Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Horadrak and we are playing Distant Worlds Universe as the Ackdarians. We are playing this as part of the Ark series, and in the last episode I built some defensive bases around our home planet, around the Ark. Over here you can see these 3 defensive bases are waiting to be used. This isn't fully finished yet, so we're going to see how this goes. It's already charging its shields. And our agent, Iridescence, managed to actually get the operations map of the Keskudons. So that lets us see exactly where their ships are for a limited time. So you can see they have a lot of fleets in this sector of space. They are doing some stuff. I'm not really sure what they are doing over here though. These are definitely military ships. I would like to get more of these special resources. I have to get them. I'm going to distribute them pretty freely to the other places, to the other populations, but I don't want the Keskudons to have them. That would be bad if they got their hands on that stuff. And they have a lot of ships. It's incredible. What? We already lost that? We already lost the operations map. Crazy. That was really fast. I think we got that for 3 months or something. Well, I just wanted to see the extent of the operations. I don't really need to see them all the time. Now this defensive platform is also completed. Let's have a look at how this affected our military strength. So we're up to nearly 28,000. They're up to 120, so they built 5,000 in the meantime. Our spaceport is still being used pretty heavily by the private sector, because I've built a lot of colonies and they are trying to catch up with me. So the construction is stalled on this place. The unhappiness is only -5 now. I don't really expect a rebellion down here. A lot of ships to service this planet. At least we have a Keskudon source over here. You're already mining a steel planet. Do we really need that? Well, this planet is certainly getting its stuff, the stuff that it needs to build its spaceport. Ackdarian has completed its spaceport, and we're going to retrofit that to planet port. Yes, that's fine. It's looking good so far. People are extremely happy in there. Cool. And Silverboo has increased that targeting level. Very nice. Now, we really need a colony ship ASAP. So, let's build it. Also, let's have a look at the resources over there. Fair chunk of hydrogen. Actually, way more than we need. Keskudon, not so much. The private sector is draining that every time they build a private sector ship. They also buy the fuel to fill it. So it's going down pretty quickly. Enough steel, enough silicon, enough lead, carbon fiber. Iridium is still a bit short, as expected. We don't have that many sources for it. But all in all, I'd say that's a pretty robust resource cargo thingy. I like that. I'm really happy. That's looking good. And you can see all the other components. That's fine. Someone is buying Keskudon. Seems. Who is that? Imperial ex-human kingdom. All right then. What is that? That seems to be a military ship. Yes, a sister police escorting a private sector ship. Can't really catch up with it. Oh, and the Ark spaceport is actually free. No one is building anything in there. That might be the ideal point in time to start our first military fleet. We really have to get up the military strength of our nation. So let's have a look at state ships. I always said we would look into these designs before using them. So the Shocker Mark 1, these are escorts. Now I've designed these guys to be very fast. You can see they have 120 sprint speed and 70 cruise speed. They have a very high turn rate of 75 degrees per second, so they can spin around like crazy. And they have only iron cannons. Now what do iron cannons do? They basically disable your enemies. They disable components in your enemies. So they can't move or can't shoot, depending on what gets hit. You can prevent that by putting in iron defenses. But I'm guessing not a lot of our enemies really bother putting iron defenses on their ships. We're going to have a lot of these guys. They aren't very big. 660. Those are the smallest ship in our navy, I guess. They have a moderate amount of shields and armor. And yeah, their goal is just to get in there and deliver their iron weapons. That's why I put them on point blank. They're just going to get in there as fast as they can and deliver their iron stuff. Is it the smallest ship? No, System Police is a bit smaller, but it's fine. And then we have the Breaker Frigate. Now these guys I have equipped with graviton beams. These are gravity weapons, and their specialty is they are going to damage stuff even through shields and armor. Powerful blast of gravity waves. This is going to especially hit those ships hard that have already been disabled by my shocker guys. So the idea is the shockers go in, and these guys do a lot of damage. It is, I'm not sure, I think it's random what they do damage to. But they're also pretty fast. They're also going to go in point blank and deliver all their gravity beams. They're a bit better with shields and armor than the shockers. They're still rather small. We can build military ships up to a size of 2,400. And then we have the gunboats. Those guys basically have a lot of ranged weapons. They have a firepower of 2,500. They're just there to stand off. Just to lay back and deliver as much firepower from the background as they can. They have pretty strong shields and some armor, but they aren't the fastest ships, so they are just there to provide a lot of firepower. And then we have the cruisers, the Liberator Mark 1. They have even more firepower, 2,900, and they have Titan beams on them, almost exclusively. They have some tractor beams to push other ships around, to pull them if necessary. They're also not that fast, but they are fast enough with 39 cruise speed. And they can fire very fast. That's why I put the Titan beams on them, just to keep up a very steady fire on those ships that have been disabled by the shockers, which are being attacked by the breakers, and especially while the destroyers try to catch up. These guys will be very useful. They have a lot of shields and armor, so they should be fine. And the capital ships you have already seen. Those guys have the Death Ray and the Devastator Pulse on them, which makes their firepower go insane. And then they have a lot of phaser lances and torpedoes on them. Also some tractor beams and some autocannons to defend themselves. These guys have some fighters on them because they are going out there alone. They have a lot of shields and armor and a lot of range compared to the other guys. All those other ships have only about 100 range. That's how I have built them. Now, how are we going to design our fleets? We are going to build... let's say... 8 shockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 shockers. Then we're going to build 5 breakers, I guess. That brings us up to 13. I'm going to have 3 destroyers. That brings us up to 16. We're going to have 4 destroyers, so we're at 17. Then we're going to have 1, 2, 3 cruisers. Oh, and now we have resource shortages. So the capital ship for this fleet has to wait. That's not good. Shouldn't really have caused a resource shortage, but oh well. We need our military fleets. So military ships. And you can see here all the orange ones aren't built yet. Oh no! And I built the wrong ones. So scrap that. Didn't want to build these guys. The rest is okay. Let's have a look at the construction yards. So where's it? The Ark spaceport. You're already busy building all these shockers and gunboats. Oh, what did I say? We're going to build 3 cruisers. And not the Galaxy Police, we're going to build the Liberators. Which are incredibly expensive, 40,000 credits. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And now they should be over here in the military ship thing. Yes. Liberator Mark 1, Defender of Eden and Reckless Mandate. I'm going to change this name. You're not Mark 1, you're just Liberator. And we're going to put all of these guys into one fleet. Yeah, got them all. I'm going to put you in the new fleet. I'm going to view that fleet. That's going to be our first Warfleet. We're going to have a home colony that is set to... I want to use them for now to protect our Caribbean spice down there, but for now the Ark it'll do. Oh no, Tuderium 3. Why not? So Tuderium 3 is your home colony. With ungarrison troops at colonies, these guys will not pick up any troops because they don't have any capacity for troops. I've built them that way because it annoys me when every ship goes and picks up troops. You can do that, but I don't want that. I only want troops on my capital ships and on my dedicated troop transports, because that's the way to go. Yeah, let's select the fleet. And you're going to... Oh wait, we already did that, so... We wanted to defend Tuderium 3 and... nearby systems, sector. That still would not do it, but at least it'll provide some protection. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So we have 20 ships in there. So our fleets will have 21 ships with the capital ship. And they should have a lot of firepower. That should allow us to catch up to the Keskudons in a way. We're now at 121,000. Well, they have a dubious reputation. We have a satisfactory reputation now, which is good. We also gained a dubious reputation by invading some guys. But, oh well. Now, let the game run and let these things be built. We shouldn't have too many problems with the resource shortages, because we have resource things for those things that are causing shortages, with mines and all that. We shouldn't really be in any trouble. So Daring Echo is doing something, Tired Hope is doing something, Swift Solace is doing something. Didn't they pick up their resources? You idiots. Oh well. How's our colony ship coming along? 29 unbuilt. Oh, one of our colony governors has acquired the trait Addict. That's not very nice. What does it do exactly? Minus 10% colony corruption reduction. You're still not too bad. Oh yeah, territory maps were offered. Yeah, why not? And a monetary gift. Thanks. We don't really have to accept that. You get the gift either way. But yeah, it's a nice gesture to say thank you. Oh, and I really should have put this fleet on a number. So how far are we? Mace, Sword, Shield. Those are going to be my strike forces. Mace, Sword, Shield. And then you can be number 7, I guess. First Warfleet. How's the building process coming along? It's looking good. Still building those guys. How is the colony ship? 18 components unbuilt. Fine, I guess. So here's Tuderium. You're still building or retrofitting your spaceport. We still have to get to Slucas. They've only completed 2 of these ships. As soon as this fleet is completed, I can use my 3rd strike force ship to send them on an attack against the Slucan home planet. It seems the Slucans have bombarded that planet that the Ilter took from them. They are building up their strength. We're not quite there yet to attack them. Vurus spaceport has been completed. Very nice. I'm going to retrofit you to a planet port. Construction ship Swift Solace has completed its mission. So that's good. How's the colony ship coming along? I'm going to give this thing a number so I can find it again. Now that Swift Solace is done, let's have another look at the resources. So we have now 3 sources of Tiberius. We still need more gold. And that's basically it. We only need gold. We're only missing gold. Alright then. So let's have a look at the gold planets. We're just going to build one in one of our systems, because why not? 60% gold, 79% gold, and 76% steel. That's a great planet. So Swift Solace, go and build a mining station. Oh, war between Ilter realm and Slucan conformity has ended. It looks like the Slucans took a planet over here. From the Ilter, yes they did. Small planet. No, that's a very nice system that the Ilter have. You could, if I wanted to, I could bombard this planet to destroy their ground troops and decimate their population to make it easier for me to invade, but I find that barbaric. We're going to fight their normal population, but I'm not going to bombard the innocent Slukans on there. I mean, you can debate how innocent these ugly insectoids can really be, but oh well. So Tired Hope and Daring Echo are done as well. Let's find another thing for them. So we're still doing something for gold. What else? Yeah, we're using quite a bit of the lithium crystal. Maybe we can find some more. So Jager 1 down there. Kaifa 1. That doesn't look too bad, actually. It's even a decent quality. Maybe we should build a colony ship to get there. Go to that target. Kaifa 3. Yes, it is colonizable. Well, for now a mine will do. And I have another free ship that we can do something with. Let's get another gold source. So where is it? Gold, 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 gold. Over here. How's your 44%, 60%? Tika 5. Aren't we already doing that? Yeah, that's ship queued. 67. 78. That's a good planet. It'll give us 2 resources at a reasonable mining rate. So send Tired Hope over there. How's our fleet coming along? 4 ships have been done. And the colony ship is also being done. I think we have some shortages in there now. Yeah. Well, it'll sort itself out. I think we won't see. I don't think we will see this fleet finished in this episode. I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing. I hope you join me next time when we will hopefully finish this fleet so I can station them down here. Pick up the guys from Dowry in the Boskar system. And finally invade the home planet of the Slukans to end this war. Because if they lose their home planet, there's not a lot they can do, I guess. So there are Slukish ships in here, I guess. No, these are Boskaran ships. Well, I thought I'd seen Slukans in there. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's a distinct number. This looks very much like a Slukan thing. Maybe they're fighting or something. No, all Boskarans. 2 transports. In any case, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye-bye.